Hello, this is Bridget Rao with Divine Essentials. Alright guys, so I'm going to do a reading for you all. I did one on the other channel, and then afterwards I saw these two decks and I was pushed to pull them down, and I did. And the cards that came out I felt like were good collective messages for the people on this channel. So if you want to watch, you're welcome to. If you don't have to. But I have the Starseed Oracle by the Campbell there, Rebecca Campbell, and then I have the Surrender deck, and it's basically the Power of Surrender cards. And then I have a deck that a creator made and sent to me as a gift before. It's the Sacred Travel and Activation Oracle by Higher Heart Healing, which I've already pulled some cards from. Like I said, I was kind of just like playing, and then I was like, I think these need to be shared. This one, I feel like we'll get there. There's so many cards in here that are specifically tied to communication. There was a lot of like love entwined with it too. So I might do a separate reading for like Instagram with this as well. But I also feel like it can tie into the energies for here for people. And this is what happens with me when I do readings and stuff. It's like, okay, this one goes here, and this one goes there, and these people over here. But anyways, the Courageous Pony, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen, okay? For a while there, this has always been happening, these things that I'm talking about, but it's multifaceted. Like today I made my crystal candles. The other day I was posting crystals. The day before that I was doing other things. Like, I'm multifaceted, but I'm also multifaceted in the way of the delivery. Like, I feel guided to share this message on this channel, that message on that channel, and this thing on this thing, because there's so many things that reach across and so many people that I connect with in these places that share similar frequencies to me, but are aspects of myself, okay? And I feel like all of us have that going on in our world. There's multiple aspects going on in your world, multiple versions of yourself that are coexisting right now in multi-dimensions that are coexisting right now. So let yourself be seen, okay? For a while there, I was like holding a lot of this back because sometimes it causes conflict not only within myself, but conflict outside of me, you know? Like the messages are layered, and sometimes we have to peel the layer so that we can get deeper into what is the actual meaning here, what are the messages here, what am I supposed to be doing? Because sometimes we just look at the face value of stuff, or we don't trust the deeper things that we're feeling, or we want to believe something, so we will stay on one path. The Star Keeper said, seed the light by staying grounded, okay? Cosmic ancestors are helping you, but you've got to stay grounded. I started taking lion's mane like 3 days ago, after synchronicity after synchronicity after synchronicity led me to being like, all right, let me pull that bottle out, because pretty sure lion's mane is in it. Yes, it is. Started taking it that night. I saw a reading, popped it on. The girl was like, you might work for Amazon, because Amazon was packing up. Like, so many weird little things in such a short amount of time to get to the taking lion's mane will be good for you, because somebody could have been attacking your crown. Somebody may have wanted you to be confused. Somebody may not have wanted you to be successful. Somebody may have wanted you to hide your light. Somebody may, and I know this has been a collective theme, okay? And when I say somebody, that could be many buddies, okay? That could be yourself. That could be your ancestors. That could be the spirits on the other side of this that we can't even see. That could be like the people that are opposing you as who you are, who just exist in the world, that they have different views and they have different energy, and they're just here, and it clashes, okay? So stay grounded and try to consciously be doing things to help yourself at this time. You know, keep yourself cleansed, keep yourself sharp, try to disconnect from the things that you know are keeping you stuck. And this is called soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. It's time to be seen. It's time to share this. It's time to not hide, okay? So surrender the fear. If you've got fear about whatever, you've got to let it go. Let go of the fearful stories you're telling yourself. Stay in the moment, focus on solutions, and celebrate every baby step forward. Because no matter what's going on, the message I did over there was like, things may look pretty bad, but it's leading you to an even better outcome. Like, whatever's happening right now, no matter how scary it may be, it's change that is helping you to propel forward on your future. But your fear will mess you up, you know, like it will just delay things, it'll make it more difficult. Surrender to miracles, the dolphins, the Syrian energy. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real, and let go of any resistance and banish any doubts that miracles can happen. Miracles can happen, man. Like, I see things happen all the time that it's like, oh my God. And I've had happen in my own life. So don't dismiss these things or they won't come. Your fear will run the show, and surrender to the magic of who you are. You are the creator. You are a light worker, starseed. Serve the world by being you. You're here with a divine mission. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that comes from just being you. Okay, you have this double mission. Just who you are is enough. There's a uniqueness here, and even in the mundane, even if you're like, well, I just work at like a register all day, the people that you're interacting with, there's a reason for that. It doesn't matter what the job is. It doesn't matter where you are. If you go into the world with the intention to share your light and your magic, and you are truly yourself, you will be helping people. You will be attracting those miracles, and you will be aligned with your mission and taking that step. Just by, like, when I say take the step forward, like step up to the role, whatever that means for you right now, where haven't you been doing it? Where haven't you been acknowledging it? Maybe that's the first step, is like, I've just got to acknowledge that I am a light worker, that I am a starseed, that I do have these soul callings, okay? That I'm supposed to be here. Surrender the denial to the fact that maybe you're not, okay? You are. We all have a role, and we all are going to be the bad guy in someone's story, and we're all going to be the good guy in someone's story, and we're all going to have ups and downs. There's going to be villains in our story. There's going to be heroes in our story. Sometimes they're going to switch places. It's like, just know that everything is okay. It's going to work out. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties, and then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions, okay? Because sometimes I think empaths have that thing where it's like they expect the best out of people, or they don't want to see the things that are happening sometimes. Like I stayed in a toxic relationship for 10 years because I was like, oh, it's fine. Like, we just settle, and we want to expect the best or hope that someone will change, or that we can heal them or help them or whatever. But that doesn't get us anywhere. It just keeps us stuck in the same circumstances. So, surrender any denial that you have about situations. Acknowledge the negative stuff so that you can make positive changes where those things are playing out. And then empathic starseed. I was just saying, I'm like empaths, okay? Energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. If you are having anxiety after interacting with certain people, or certain people trigger you to feel angry, or to feel scared, or to feel less than, or to feel whatever it is that doesn't feel good, that's something that you get to decide. I'm not going to take that on, okay? You get to determine how you're going to respond to the things that go on. And you can have energetic sovereignty by calling in protection, and by being aware of things, cleansing it off, cutting the cords, doing the things that are necessary so that you can propel yourself forward in your full power. So surrender to your full power. Your life is calling you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. Again, no more playing small. It's time to step up. Surrender your fear of change. And this was another message that came in the other reading. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. Whether you are afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death, repeat this affirmation: I have faith that all is well. These things specifically came up where I was like, you might be changing your job. You may be moving a home. I know people specifically that had some unexpected stuff causing them to have to move. And I know they're in a place of like, about it. Like, they're not feeling at their best right now. And that's actually going to be detrimental for the process. If they can get excited about the process, then they'll have an easier time. If they can look at the outcome, that's going to be a better situation for me, it's going to be a whole new opportunity, then it become that, and they can step in their full power and expect that miracle. And then learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. It's not easy sometimes, especially when we're dealing with the things on this planet that can be like foreign to you. Like I said, a lot of us have that thing where if you're an empath, truly an empath, a sensitive person that has empathy and cares, and you're not doing things for manipulative reasons or to get something out of something, you're not doing things in those ways, like you just do things because you actually care. Like, you may expect that of other people, or you may expect people to not be negative in the way that they are, and stay in that long relationship, or stay in that job that is never giving you a raise, or continue to show up for things that are hurting you and harming you and depleting you because you feel bad. but the other people aren't because they're not empaths, you know? So sometimes that can be foreign to us because a lot of the starseeds are empaths because you come from a place where it's foreign what's kind of common on this planet. And I think the more you're on this planet, you're going to recognize that you're not a common thing. Your empathy, your genuinity, your actual care and compassion isn't something that's always, you know, going across the board with the other people that you might interact with. They may pretend, or they may have it somewhat sometimes, depending on what exactly it is or how it's presented to them. And that could also be just based off of maybe they haven't gone through as much as an empathy usually does, because I know a lot of empathy can also come about from suffering and struggling and understanding, like, these are how these things happen. Because it's easy to look at other people and be frustrated by other people, or think like what you would do in a situation. Until you're faced with it, you will never truly know. And I know empaths, starseeds, usually come in with a shit show of stuff to go through so that they can, you know, understand and empathize. So birthing creation's tapestry of life, expression with the 7 star sisters. These are the Pleiadians. You're birthing a new creation into this world, and your life is your canvas. Artist, manifestation, create accountability. I was just drawing with my colored pencils a little bit ago because I keep getting called to do more art. I made my candles today. I keep getting called to be creative, you know. And it's a channel place, and it's also a way to let go of excess stress and anxiety and to turn it into something beneficial and positive for others and myself. So create accountability and start taking the action to step up. Share your soul frequency of sound, diving deep with the whale and the orca elders, which is that Syrian energy. And then messenger says Sirius energy, bring harmony and balance. So connecting with the water, taking showers, using the water element, going to the ocean, calling on the Syrians, you know, bringing in that frequency, sound healing, all of that stuff will help you to bring harmony and balance and to dive deeper into your power. And with boundaries, it's going to help let go of the weight of the world. So, you know, if you're taking on stress from others, if you're not constantly cutting the cords, if you're being pushed into that fear, surrender it, cut the cords, let it go, and come back into your place of, you know, feeling good and powerful, and surrender any negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. What's negative, when negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. I've been trying to, you know, remind myself to do that more, and listening to more affirmations, listening to hypnosis every night, pushing myself to get, you know, off the distractions of things that are around me and focused on the things that make a difference and matter. Not let the delays that are out of my control, you know, freak me out to a point where it's like it just hinders other things. And so with the kyanite expression throat chakra, I literally put blue kyanite into the candles that I made. I've already sold 2 of them. There's 4 left. And they're posted in my Instagram stories and on my Instagram feed if you're interested in them. But the kyanite expression throat chakra, it's time for people to speak their truth. It's time for you to put that expression out there. The Jupiter energy will help you with your career and your expansion and your luck and your abundance if you speak your truth. Kyanite helps us to do that. And then with Arcturus, it says oneness, Moldavite, 22nd chakra. I feel like, again, we need to be aware of what we're receiving up here. People may be trying to attack you from understanding things if they're manipulating you. Or people may not want you to have a clear mind because they know when you have a clear mind or creative mind or you're focused on stuff, you succeed, and they may not want you to succeed. Okay? There's shitty people out there, but we don't have to give into that. Okay? Don't think negatively about it. Just surrender those unhealthy relationships and express your truth and be mindful of your mind. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by other people and to be surrounded by positive people. Okay? You want a support team, not like an alienation team. And then with the Casablanca here, it's got memories, moonstone, and divine feminine. And again, like I said, the candles that I made, we got rainbow moonstone on the top, which is like they got the black and white, and then inside has just the pure white moonstones in there. And it's connected with the full moon, with the wolf energy and all of that, divine feminine energy. I called on the goddess Selene, the high priestess energy, the owl energy, to help people to see, you know, and to have that clarity. But as you can see, it's like Casablanca, romantic. Some of this, I feel, is tied into that. I feel like some of you may actually hear from somebody that you have oneness with, or are meant to you know, reconnect with memories. And then Machu Picchu has tools, malachite, and ascension. And I feel like the tools are there for you to be able to contact and make communication happen in places that there's memories tied to that need to be healed. Okay, we have contact, spaceship, tiger's eye. I literally posted tiger's eye on my Etsy the other day. I got a pillar on there for sale. But that helps us again with strength, confidence, power. And with the contact, I feel like again, you may be receiving some sort of contact at some point. Could be from an emperor, okay? Could have something to do with love. We've got Mars here, which is the planet of passion, and it's the masculine. We got the feminine. We got contact. We have the dynasty with the heart chakra. So I feel like there's, you know, there's things to be expected. Ruby and rhodonite are also connected here, and those are both heart chakra stones. And then we have the foundation, root chakra, mahogany, obsidian with Mercury, and it's number 22. And we had the chakra 22, and we have the foundation with Mercury. I feel like there's things happening within the way that we communicate to ourselves, with the way that we communicate to others, the way that we communicate aggressively, or when there's arguments, or when there's disagreements, or when there's negativity, are changing, okay? And with the Lion's Gate energy here, it says Earth Star Chakra, Portal, Pyrite. I feel like the portal is opening up for people to get grounded and be able to make a solid foundation and to communicate from a clear mind and to embrace the energies that are necessary to go through this place into a more lucky time. Okay, we got Stonehenge, England, luck, horseshoe, smoky quartz. Okay, so there's going to be a shift in the energies, and you may receive some sort of offer. It says Serenade, Rose Quartz, Venice, Italy. That's all about love. Again, I feel like people are going to be receiving some sort of romantic love, if that's what they're wanting. Maybe it's you're going to fall in love with yourself. Maybe it's you're going to open the doorway to luck and abundance and things through self-love. And maybe it's both of those. Maybe through self-love, you're attracting your true love, or you're attracting an offer from love that's going to be sensual. It's connected to the sacral chakra. We've got Venus, which is the planet of love. It's the feminine, which we had Mars, which is the masculine. So again, that's why I was like, I might do a reading on this on separate on Instagram, because I know the twin flame people may want to hear it. And then we have water, which is connected to our emotions. 13th chakra, which is divine feminine 13, and teleportation. So I feel like we're teleporting into a new time, and we're surrendering the unhealthy stuff so that the new, better experiences can manifest. You're calling in your true tribe. You're calling in a new tradition. Bears Earth, Utah is the name on that one. And yeah, there's a new beginning coming with Maui, Hawaii. That's the first one I saw earlier when I was like, what do I need to know? And I was like, that's awesome. I'd love to go to fucking Hawaii. Let's go. So, you know, be in the water, having some good time in the sun. Like, I'll go, let's go. Let's have a new beginning in Hawaii. But yeah, I wanted to share those messages with you guys. So thank you very much. In Munay, namaste.